feeling it, killing the rhythm is in it like penicillin, reel them in like Kenny the Ripper. It's easy. People call me in the morning, never see me from my dark outside. Yeah, I be feeling it, killing the rhythm is in it like penicillin, reel them in like Kenny the Ripper. It's easy. People call me in people call me in the morning light. New boot, no thanks, fuck 2-4 banks. I score first rank so easy. Pull from the comp in the park, motherfuckers with the mark when you motherfuckers really too easy. We've made it, everybody, to the finals of the Grand Beatbox Battle 2024 Loopstation Edition. Today we are going to be analyzing Yaswede from Belgium versus Matej from Austria. Before I continue with this video, make sure you're supporting my new EP, Still Hungry. It's dropped, it's everywhere. It's my best work, in my opinion. Make sure you're supporting Yaswede, killing in the game on YouTube. Make sure you support Matej, two-time GBB finalist. That's insane. And make sure you support yourself, because you're important too. I don't have much to say before this battle. If you guys have been following me, I've been talking a lot. So let's just sit back and enjoy this final, shall we?
Ready!
We got my judge self over there. He's excited.
Versus Matej. Matej won.
I'm excited too.
Chose for Yaswede to
the
start
end of a journey.
Round. You guys need all the energy. This is the finals. The winner gets
$10,000. That's a lot of money.
Bring that energy up. Let's make this a classic. Yaswede, starting on you. I say the 3, you say the 2, and the 1. 3.
Why are you yawning? Are you bored? I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, bro, you didn't have to call out Scott like that. You try saying 1 through 3 in like 20 different languages, bro. It's hard. You get them mixed up sometimes. Those drums are sounding good. Not those ones, though. He said, let me try again. So for those of you who haven't figured it out already, Yaswede is a massive weeb. He loves his anime. Now this is a cover of a song from Attack on Titan.
It's all meaningless.
And the speech is from Attack on Titan as well.
No matter how blessed the life you've lived, we all die someday.
So true.
Does that mean life is meaningless?
No.
Would you say that of our fallen comrade Matej over here? His life, is it meaningless? Maybe.
The battle is being brought already.
The brave fallen, the anguish fallen, the ones who will remember them are us, the living.
It's sounding pretty good. It's a little underwhelming compared to the hype of the speech. But it's got me vibing, it's got me swaying, for sure. I am keeping in mind that it is a remix, though. But it should be said, he's in Japan. And he's playing a very popular anime song and speech. That little filter is pretty nice. So, he knows his audience, that's for sure.
But my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers rage.
Look at the stage presence. I've also heard him do this at the World Champs in 2023. That was a nice fill. I don't remember him doing this drop at Worlds, though. Oh, you look great, buddy. I'm liking this edition, and it would appear that I've fallen over. And I don't think I'm going to notice for a little bit. So sorry for those who wanted to see my reaction, but I don't think I'm doing all that much, to be perfectly honest. Just enjoying the track.
My soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world.
Time.
Shinzo Sasageo.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
I don't know how long we fell over for, but
We head on over.
Yeah, like I said, it was a solid start to the battle, hitting the Japanese crowd with something they're familiar with, like Duncan in his quarterfinal, like with Megu Megu Fire. You know, it's a pretty good strategy for getting the crowd to connect with you. But yeah, this like Warzone, militant, battle style speech and like 3/4 beat, you know, it's a pretty interesting dynamic to set at the very start of the battle. Very strong. A lot of really interesting details, especially on the vocals, and little fills in the drops here and there that really like spiced it up. And the sound design in general, especially on the drums, I'm really enjoying. Stage presence is on 100 as per usual. He's just marching around, yelling. I believe everything he's saying. He seems very passionate. Not the craziest thing I'm hearing from him this far into the battle, but as a battler myself, I know that in order to get this far into the battle, you have to drop some of your better stuff earlier on. So I'm giving him some leeway here. And even if the material isn't necessarily like finals tier or like finals level, he's still bringing finals level energy, which I can respect. So Yaswede has set the tone, and something Matej has been known for this competition is taking the tone of whatever the guy did and just flipping it on its head. So let's see how he answers Yaswede here.
Dry.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah. He's already made his stage presence known. I like this drum layering. Okay. That's what I said.
I really came to win the GBB, but I got drunk last night. I really came to win the GBB.
Meanwhile, Yaswede with his strong zero.
Last night. Fuck. Maybe I should take this more serious, but getting fucked is way too cool. I got my homies, judges know for sure they don't like you. Sorry, I got to keep my distance, sign the contract to stay cool. My pronounce a GG, cause bitch me identify as a winner. Boom, look at me dancing. Fuck,
Doesn't quite rhyme, but
look at all my money.
pretty funny
I
punchline.
have none. So really have to win this tournament. The tracks you played never heard again.
Yeah.
But
Matej's humor is
you'll get another
delightful,
chance.
especially this
I really
late
came to win the GBB.
into the
I
GBB,
came,
but
I got drunk last night. So drunk.
he's gonna need a little
I
something
really
more
came to
though,
win the
besides the
GBB.
humor.
I came, but I got drunk last night. Yeah. Fill up my cup, I like drinks fizzy. Loop so tight, they're making you dizzy. Cupping up another one tonight, but if I cup another one, I might.
I like the idea here,
Now I'll make the world shake.
but the house drums are pretty out of time.
Earthquake style, I'll make the ground shake. Da 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 da. Sing with me. Da 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 da.
Little crowd participation, as always. Oh, I see. It's in the bass line. The melody he made them sing. Smart guy.
Evil shit. Wait a bit, I have to finish the round. Yeah. 7 Uhr, die Sonne brennt mir ins Gesicht. Sleep ist heute weak, wir haben die ganze Nacht gefickt. Alle sagen, alles scheiße.
I don't think he should have gone back to this house beat.
Es geht mir gut, Mann. Das
He knew it was, or maybe he didn't know, but it was off time the first time, so to revisit it after already having it be messed up is kind of like, I like to hear him rapping in his native language though, that's fun.
Thank you.
Bro's really just chilling out here. And now he's got a strong 0 as well.
First round, Yaswede.
So as I said, Matej coming in with his usual brand of humor and fun and lightheartedness that, you know, we all know and love him for. But doing this in the finals, after Yaswede did such a like powerful kind of moving like thing, it could have been smart if executed 100% perfectly, but as I talked about the issues with the drums, the mix in the drums and the bass felt a little weak, especially compared to Yaswede after he went, where Yaswede was so full. But still, engaging with the crowd in the way that he does is so unique to Matej, and it's a good plus for him. Also, for the people that say Matej is trolling, he's not trolling. Like, let's be real. He's kind of like playing the fool or like the jester, but that's so that when he hits you with something like actually like really powerful, it hits that much harder because the contrast is there. He's definitely not trolling. He's playing like a game here, and it's worked up to this point, like to get him this far. I just wanted to make that clear because people are so quick to jump on him for that sort of thing, and it's simply not true. That being said, Yaswede definitely won round 1. The inconsistencies in Matej's tracks were too glaring for me to overlook, even though it was a lot more fun and maybe I connected with it on a personal level just a bit more. Not that I've ever been drunk before GBB, but you know what I mean. Let's get into this round 2, see if anything changes.
This is the finals. Where's your energy? Make some noise.
The energy did feel a little weird in the venue. It being the last day and the first thing of the event, I think we were all a little bit tired. And the events of previous battles, just a pretty exhausting weekend overall, gotta say. It's so fun. This is another Yaswede track, I know. Interesting bass texture. That's what I said in my new track, Easy. Out everywhere now, off the Still Hungry EP. Me and Yaswede can agree on that. The Mark II is easy. And shit. But he's making it work for him. Absolutely. This arrangement has a lot of details in it. I really appreciate it.
Are you? Hey, it was easy. Top 5 GBB. What a fucking joke. Is that Matej? I see sheer luck. Last year he barely had a challenge because he had to face 2 losers I couldn't even battle. Joshua, poor guy. I left him in the dust, locked up in the corners just like Brez. What the fuck? And Cardona. Te quiero, mi amigo. No te voy a tirar beef.
Yeah, don't discard Ona. He's too nice. Hold on, no. I want to analyze these bars a little bit. As a diss track enthusiast myself, I want to hear what he's talking about. So obviously he talked about Josh O being locked up in the quarters because this is his second year getting kicked out. And it would appear that he wrote this like overnight or something because that just happened. So that's really impressive. Okay, dissing Duncan for winning Beatland to qualify for this GBB. That's interesting. I didn't quite catch what he said about Beatland. That was all based on clout. Not sure what he means by that, but we'll keep going.
Down, rising up, moving to the side, bro. If you
Yeah, okay, immediately I'm noticing that those are Saijo routines. Falling down, rising up,
wanna cry like a little bitch, listen to Sidro. And Bannon's out here.
and then calling his listeners bitches because Saijo makes more emotional music. Yeah, these are angles to take, and the balls to kind of go after everybody in the competition. I can respect it.
And Bannon's out here, stealing fucking tracks from some random Ableton tutorial. That shit's just whack. You thought Astronaut was his original routine. He stole it from some dude and now it's on Spotify to stream. But I'm not done because I didn't even mention all the songs remixed and the covers that he ripped off of Fox Stevens' son.
Hard. Brutal. But hard.
Okay, Yaswede, you're popping off a little bit right now, but you went a little longer for Bannon than anybody else. Like, is there beef? I gotta know. I also think that maybe he's focusing a little bit too much on the other people. I think, obviously, he didn't know who he would be battling in the finals. I guess if he wrote this much for Bannon, he assumed he would be battling Bannon in the finals, and that would mean Bannon beat Matej, and then whoever won Saijo Cardona. So maybe he was planning for Bannon in the finals? I don't know. Or maybe he just really wanted to expose Bannon to the rest of the world. I don't know. But both are petty as fuck. So obviously he's getting on Bannon for, doing covers and remixing songs. But I don't think that's a fair argument when you just did an Attack on Titan beat, personally. Also, in the previous battle, you remixed another Looper's set entirely. I digress. This is obviously battle tactics, and when you get into the nitpicky, things tend to fall apart. But it's all for the spectacle of the battle, I'm sure.
GBB, Tokyo, Japan, make some fucking noise. Will I make it to the GBB? I guess I'm here. Hello. I'll be feeling and killing the rhythm. It's in them like penicillin. Are you ready for the final? The final, we're in the final.
Those drops didn't really land for me, or those jokes rather. But that drop landed. And he's killing this delivery right now. Yeah, he's battle mode right now. I like it.
It's easy. I hope you liked all the jokes so far, but now it was time to destroy Matej.
I wouldn't call them jokes. They were just kind of statements.
Got him.
I like that little fake out though.
Yeah, it's easy.
And I fell over again. Right on the beat. That was kind of crazy. Really solid second round. I appreciate the bars quite a bit. I appreciate the work it took to maybe make those, like, possibly the night before, like, especially about Josh and stuff. Very good awareness and just, like, the ability to think ahead for the sake of a battle move. It's really commendable. Not all the punchlines really landed for me, and they felt a little, like, kind of off topic, to the matter at hand, which should have been Matej, at least in my opinion. If you're going to target someone as heavily as you did Bannon, like, you should be battling Bannon. You know what I mean? I understand it was probably hard to, like, rework the lyrics for Matej in the moment, but still, like, that felt a little overkill, personally. I don't know if he's salty about the loss at Worlds or what, but jeez, bro, you went off. Anyway, once again, very strong stage presence. Kind of coming off as, like, the villain of GBB, which I can respect. I feel like I've played into that for a bit of my career as well. But it was still in the spirit of hip-hop, I guess, so, we move on. 2 really solid rounds from Yaswede so far in this final. Definitely not his best, like I said before, but it's proving to be enough so far. So let's see what Matej has to answer.
I say the drei, you say the twee, and the eind. Drei!
Something I admire about these two a lot is their confidence. Like, they got this far because they believed that they should get this far, you know? Where people like Bannon, Cardona, Saijo, I didn't believe them fully, but there was never, even if these two had mistakes, like, I was always believing them fully, if that makes sense. And that confidence works wonders. It can turn a mistake into something that you just kind of brush over. I like this track. The harmonies are a little bit off pitch. The launchpad hate is crazy.
Get it?
Sounded nice. Even Yaswede knows it. He's like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like these little texture changes from that like little plucky thing to this more flute sounding thing. Some pretty nice dynamics. Energetically, it is kind of dragging a little bit though. We're doing another house switch. A classic Matej genre switch. Let's see if it'll be in time this time around. Got him. That was smart, Matej. I love that tremolo on the voice. So bouncy. Nice little ring mod. Sounds pretty good.
Thank you. Arigato. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. And now we drink.
And that's what it's all about.
That was your finals. Give it up for them. Give it up for them. Come on now.
The Strong Zero boys in the final. You love to see it.
My thoughts too.
So after watching the final, I didn't want to disclose too much to the camera, just in case it influenced the judges nearby that maybe could have heard me or something like that. But now I will disclose my thoughts to you now that the moment has passed, and, you know, that's the point of this video. Now, all the rounds from these guys, energetically, I felt could have been pushed a little bit harder. Yaswede was more consistent with his energy, and Matej wasn't really bringing what I felt needed to be brought in a final battle setting. Both of them have sort of exhausted their material at this point, and it's really feeling like a push to get to the finish line now. And overall, Yaswede had fewer mistakes than Matej. He was outperforming Matej. He was out-battling Matej to a degree. I voted for Yaswede. I don't know what everybody else did, but I'm going to assume that we all thought very similar things. Big up to both of these guys for still putting on a show this late into the battle. You know, again, like I was saying, it's exhausting to get to this point, but yeah, that last push is what makes or breaks a champion, and these guys still brought it. Now let's go to the winner ceremony.
The new champion. Now, before we do that, though, didn't you just release an album? You released an album, right?
Yes.
Where
Shout
would
out to
people
Robin.
find your album if they were looking for the current GBB champion?
I'm very focused actually. Please.
If you want to find
All right,
the
I'll stop screwing around.
GBB
You guys
champion
wanna
from
find
2
out who the champion
GBBs
is?
ago, I released Still Hungry on all platforms. Feel free to check it out.
$10,000 richer. GBB Loopstation Champion 2024 crowd.
Yaswede already knows. Like, he can feel it.
Give it up for Yaswede.
Yeah. Big up to him. He was confident, and rightfully so. Big ups to Matej as well. Him and Tianeb, the double vice GBB champions. Very hard to make it that far. And just shows the consistency of his performance. Super impressive stuff. You don't get that far trolling, allegedly, you know? Yaswede wanting to immediately throw away all of his prizes.
Yaswede going home $10,000 richer, taking the title of the Grand Beatbox Loopstation Battle Champion right here. Once again, give it up for Yaswede.
Yeah. Guys, we made it to the end. This is so crazy. We reacted to all the battles. We analyzed them thoroughly. And I hope my assessments have made sense up to this point, and specifically my assessments about Yaswede, because of all the things that I said about him, I think it's pretty evident why he deserved to win this championship. Consistently good performances, consistently good stage presence, consistently good mix, consistently good ideas and details. Bro was just looping. He was just looping. To go from first in my wildcard rankings to first on the GBB stage, it kind of validated me, you know? Like, I saw what he was about, and I knew that it would translate super well to the stage. And it turns out I was right. So, big ups to Yaswede, man. You deserved it. Big props to Matej as well. Getting second in this competition 2 years in a row is insane. Big ups to everybody who made this Loopstation Top 8. You guys all did your thing. You brought the battle. You brought yourselves, most importantly. When a tournament is as stacked as this, it really just comes down to the day and how people are executing it. So many people could have won this event. Saijo, Rage, Josh O, to name a few. 808 Bannon, Cardona, Duncan, they all could have done it. They really all could have. The level was super, super stacked this year, and you all should be very proud of yourselves. You didn't make my job easy, that's for sure. Thank you once again to everybody who's been supporting these reaction/judge analysis videos. I hope you've learned a thing or two about battling, about the things that it takes to win a battle, the things that judges like myself might be looking for. Thank you for all the positive comments and positive feedback. Means a lot to me. You know, I'm definitely not a reaction channel, but, you know, for the times that I do react, it's nice to know that I'm doing a good job. That being said, I am a musician and a looper first and foremost. The best way to support me in the long run is by streaming my music, my EPs, my previous works, up on all platforms, on YouTube as well. You know, I want to get better at posting all kinds of content on here, so I hope, even if it's not reaction content, that you stick around for that. Big ups to Swiss Beatbox for throwing a banger event and allowing me to judge. It was a really great opportunity, and I'm going to remember it for a really long time. What did you guys think about this GBB? Are you happy with how everything turned out? Be nice. You guys in the comments section got to remember that these are artists. These are real people that we're talking about at the end of the day. You know, we can analyze all we want and theorize all we want, but these are real people, and they have real feelings. So please just be nice and respectful to the work that they put in to get to this point. Just always remember that. It's so important to treat your community nicely. Thanks for joining me on this GBB journey, and I'll see you in whatever is next. I love you all very much. To my busies, my members, thank you. I'm going to have some content for you coming soon. Maybe some tutorials, maybe some exclusive stuff. Who knows? And if you're interested in that, consider becoming a member. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. And that's time.